this is Chelle of Chelle's Creations, and today I want to talk to you about ways that you can make room for the story. I think it's wonderful when we are saving our pictures and our memories. But if we forget to tell the story, we will forget the story, and those who see the pictures without the story don't get the message either. And so I'm going to talk about sometimes the template that you have just doesn't have as much room for the story as you have story. This is an example of one right here. When I was putting together the pictures that I wanted to use, I didn't really want to leave any of these out. And it really only left me with this one gray box that I could put text on. And when I started writing the story of my daughter's driver's license and her new car and how that all worked, there wasn't enough space for it. And so I decided to try and add it in other spaces. So I just started typing a little bit here in the sky because there wasn't anything there, and a little bit down here on the dashboard because it was dark where I could see it there. And there still wasn't quite enough space. So that's one thing, is any space that is a little bit dark or a little bit solid, like light on it, that's a good place for you to be able to add the story. This one doesn't quite have enough space, so I'm going to show you a trick that I'm going to use on this one right up here. Let's zoom in. Because you can see her excitement, and that's really why I included this very bad cell phone photo of where there's not much light. It's how excited she is about the car. And so I want to put some text over top of the car here because I need more space for it. Inside of Photoshop Elements, journaling inside of an odd shaped box is complicated at best if possible. So because it's going to line up on the left and it's going to line up on the bottom, I think I'm okay to just make a text box, and then I'll hit return where I need to hit return. So let's do something like this. And I want, let's see, the rest of my text is in J.H. Kari. I was telling the story in parts on this one. Okay, we want 9.5. Leading is auto. I got to click somewhere else or it thinks I'm still trying to tell it what size I want. So let's click in the box. There we go. And I want it to align left, and I want the color to be white. All right, let's try that and see if that works. Yep, that's going to work great. Okay, I was telling the story here, and because of where my pictures ended up, the story isn't consecutive box to box, so I've been numbering it. So this is the first part of the story. Let's see. And then I think I'll go ahead and hit return because I'm trying to keep the text just on the car. Well, that is not what I have in mind for my leading. So let's select the entire thing and set the leading at about 9 point. And nope, 9 is too close. How about 11? Let's try 12. Okay, M had been shopping for cars on ksl.com. Okay, once you have it in roughly the shape that you want it, then you could go ahead and move it around a little bit. But yeah, that's the perfect space on dark spots on your photo, on like spots on a photo. Odd shaped spots on a photo is a great place to be able to add the story when there's not, quote, room for the story on your layout. If you have any questions, you can reach me at chelles.creations1@gmail.com. We'll see you next time.